Hey everyone, this is Will from Junk Rins, and today is laundry day. And so I'm going to give y'all a brief review of this washing machine. Now, our old washing machine, the motor blew out on it. And so we got this one from Best Buy. It's a Samsung active water jet is what it says on there. I'm not too sure on the model on it. But it's one of those nice new washing machines, and I'm going to show y'all some interesting stuff about it. But aside from that, I'm going to give y'all a few tips and tricks that I've used to keep my clothes smelling really fresh. One thing, and this is really inexpensive, just about anybody can do it. The first thing is I like to get this booster fragrance in wash from Dollar Tree. This costs $1. It's these little crystal things. Those really help out a whole lot. And then another little nifty little tip or trick that my wife found out doing a little bit of research on is to get some standard vinegar. Standard white distilled vinegar. You can get this at Dollar Tree for $1. You can add that into the wash, and it helps keep your clothes smelling fresh. And it's not as hard on them as something like bleach is. And then another thing too I like to get from Dollar Tree is the 2-in-1 laundry detergent plus fabric softener. So it goes ahead and throws the fabric softener up in there. I'm going to load this up, and I'm going to show y'all a little bit how I do it. Alright everyone, here's the washing machine. I like it has a clear lid so you can see down in there. And you can see that there's not a tower agitator. This is Samsung Active Water Jet. And it's one of these nice, fancy kind. Here's the, where you put your stuff in, your detergent. That's a water jet sort of thing right there. But you can pull it out like that. That's where your stuff goes. And this is where you put your bleach. Now I'm going to show you what I do here. What I do is I just take the booster, the fragrance booster. I just take it has a little snap lid thing, but I just take it off and I put it into the fabric softener part. Just put some up in there. And this stuff will really, really help keep your clothes smelling super, super fresh. Now, one thing that I do too is I get the washing detergent, but I don't like these lids like that. That gets on my nerves. So I take an old deal here, that has this spout, and I just pour it from here into here. And so just fill it up to the max here. Whoops. There we go, just like that. But it's a good way to recycle these containers like this, so that way you can reuse them. Just slide that back up in there, and now you take your vinegar. Let me get the deal right here, and then you're just going to put a little bit up in there. Ooh. It doesn't take a whole lot. Just a splash will do. And I spilled a little bit. Put it on, and then that's a towel I'm going to wash. And now, I'm going to load this thing up. Alright everyone, I'm about to load up the washing machine. And well, my wife and I have a system. We have a tall one here for clean clothes that come out of the dryer. So we could, one of these with wheels. We got this from Walmart, and we can just take, it's easy to get them back to the room, to the bedroom, or we can empty them out, fold them, put them away. We got another one, smaller one with wheels from like Dollar General, and this is the one we use for dirty. And so I just take it, because it's a little bit smaller, and I just dump them in. The reason why I like this one that's smaller for this is because our dryer is not as big as the washing machine. Our old washing machine was the same size as this dryer, and because this one is, that's my assistant right there, because this dryer is smaller than the washing machine, this washing machine, if we fill it up, we'd have to dry 2 separate times. So anyway, when we fill this up, just empty it into the washing machine, and then that's enough for our dryer. All right, everyone. We have everything all set up, the clothes in there, and the way you operate this machine, and I'm gonna show you the settings that I like to put it on. Now, you may want to do it different if y'all have one, but yeah, it beeps at you when you get it on. I keep mine on heavy duty, and you can see you can do different settings, but I keep mine on heavy duty. Now, when you do it to heavy duty, you see it automatic, the buttons change. But on heavy duty, now that temperature is way too hot. That's going to shrink these clothes. So you can set your temperature. I set mine to cold. Rinse one time is enough. I like to spin mine. Makes it so that they're nice and wrung out, where that way they can dry quick. I always put mine on the heavy soil just because I like to do that. Make sure they get good and clean. And I always like to do deep fill, so that way there'll be plenty of water coming up in here. I'll show you. Normally the water's down way low, but the water will come up to about this ring right here and really fill it up nice, so that way they'll get good and clean. You have your start and pause function. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and I'm gonna show you about this thing. It's starting, you see it's sensing. It's one of these smart washing machines. It's going to spin it around a little bit, get a sense of how much the clothes weigh and all that number, all that jazz. Get them kind of even on out. It's detecting to see how much water that's going to need. And I'm going to let you see where that is going to be coming out at. You'll be able to see the water shooting out here in just a minute. Just give it a minute. There we go. Now it's going to come out. You see that blue? That's the fabric. That's the washing detergent and those little crystals. You see it's already clear, and that's going to fill up, that's going to wash, and it's going to get them good and clean. And when it gets done washing, and it tells you how long it will take. It's going to be 1 hour and 28 minutes. I'm going to come back in 1 hour, 28 minutes, hour 30 minutes, and I'm going to show y'all how well that it's gotten these clothes clean. See y'all after a little bit. Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how deep the water gets here. Just a second, let me pause it, because it has a lock feature. You can see how deep that water gets. I told you. See, just that water gets pretty deep. start it going again. Yeah, real deep on that water. All right, everyone. Dryer's done. Not dryer. The washing machine's done, and time to see how good the clothes got wrung out. I mean, nice and light, not dripping wet at all. I mean, they are ready for the dryer. That's her sheet right there. It's moist, but not dripping wet. The same for the rest of the clothes up in there, and they smell spring fresh. Alrighty, well, I'm about to put them in the dryer, and I will catch y'all later.